And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, J.B. Bukowskis.
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That catches the top part of the zone, and we are underway in game one of the series. Next offering is downstairs.
アスレティックスか。
And that's in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one ripped right center field. And that is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
There's the strike.
Wilson.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chorio puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jacob Wilson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Brent Rooker in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it, and there's two down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
That's outside. And that's ball one.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity.
Well, get a pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. And starting in this one, Joey Estes. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Freddie Zamora leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul.
スライダーあり、スイーパーあり。
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there.
いきなりホームラン。
You want to talk about kicking
メジャ
off
ー第
your major
1
league
号。
career with a bang. His
素晴ら
first
しい。
big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
ねえ。後からはというスタイル。
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
上がりすぎか。
Brown puts it away, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Jackson Chourio.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Christian Yelich at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Yelich checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Whoa. 2-2. スイーパー。
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
ボールやボールや。
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Chourio matched a homer in his last game. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Headed towards the corner.
超えた超えた。入ってるか。
And that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit.
1 strike.
Check swing and the count is 0-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that misses.
同じようなとこ投げてく
Really
る
good
な。
take right there. Slowing it down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Chases that one out of the zone. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second, this is J.J. Bleday.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
なんか当たってんのかこれ。
Bleday, in his third season, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
うわ、入ったか。何やったん今のもっこりは。
Bukowskis back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
球種がでも少ないよね、この人。まあまあ、抑えりゃ別にいいんやけど。これだけしかないっていうのが珍しいな。
Nothing crazy though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
よいしょ。スタミナがちょい少ないっていうのもあるから、ね、5回もきついかもしれんな。
Third foul ball in a row.
よっしゃ。
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Geloff with a homer in his last game.
よっしゃ。ゲロフっていうんだ。いやー、際どいな。
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chorio. And there's two away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
これウルシェーラさんじゃないのこれ。アーシェラか。よくウルシェーラとか言うてたな。
Pitch misses.
ちゃ
And
う
it's
か。
1-0.
ヤンキース。また別人か。なんかウルシェーラにいたな。
The other way. And that's a fair ball. So two down. So here's
い
Brown
や、や
at
っ
the
ぱ
plate.
ウルシェーラやろ。エンジェルスって書いてるな。
Foul ball.
ジオアーシェラか。
Two outs. And that's outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Mitchell squeezes it, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fly ball down the line. Butler, long run on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bleday settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And now it's William Contreras. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the rim.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
ブレーブスも開幕4連敗か。
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
カーディナルス3連勝、ブルワーズが3立て食らってるんだ。
Swing and a miss. That's
カ
strike
ブ
2.
スもなんかでも2勝4敗か。
Ball one there.
ドジャースも5連勝。パドレス4連勝。
Two out, space is empty. That one outside, and that's ball 2.
Ball.
Swing. Now move down to first. No swing.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. This is Bryce Terang. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
足早かったんかな。遅すぎるわ。
Leads off first
こ
with
れ
2
あ
down
か
to
ん。
the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Backed off the plate that time. Popped up.
ー、来た。
Geloff gets under it. He's got it, and that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
さあ、なんやかんや3回。
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one 95 to finish him off. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
これは低い。
Fastball is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy is bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
スタミナなくなるがな。
And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Base hit, and that extends the inning.
取れんか。
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this inning.
And that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Freddie Zamora.
この人もいきなり打ったからな。
Just missed.
すごいメジャーデビューやな。いきなりホームランって。
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's inside.
球変えてくれか。
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Oh.
Hammered. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jackson Chourio digs in now.
Chourio. Wow.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around second is Yelich. Headed for the plate.
そのまま走る。
He scores and they have the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
すごいよく。
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now here is Garrett Mitchell. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Runner at third, 2 away.
Hey! 0-2.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Runners through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the A's 1. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Bukowskis ready to fire now.
Oh. 2 balls, no strike.
And he pumps it a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. On a line base hit.
しかもちゃっかりサード行く。
And the throws off line, safe at third.
A couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here's Gio Urshela. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
準備しとかなあかんな。この人投げてみるか、一回。よっしゃー。ちょっとか。
The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. You have the left fielder, Seth Brown. He's 0 for 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be
base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
うわもうちょいでアウトやったな。
2 on 1 out. Soderstrom, the next to hit. That misses.
この回捕まっとるな。
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. A's leading by a run. In the air, right side. He's got it. There's 2 away. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's 3 and the Brewers 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him swinging. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up.
ボールやな。うわー、置いた。
Right field, that one way back there, and that is way gone. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to model that type of approach.
Next for the Brewers, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hoskins pushes it foul. Outside low, and a count 1-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that...
that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Freddie Zamora up now for the Brewers.
One ball, no strike.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Ken Waldachuk, the left-hander, up and throwing. Otanez also getting ready. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Terang off of first with 2 away. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied up at 3 apiece.
いたいた。これをこっち持ってきて。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Ah, これ出した方がええか、じゃあ。これを出して、よっしゃ。
Bukowskis back to work. And there's a foul
ball.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
その前にこれをやろう。で、これをこっち。 うしようかな。これも出しとくか。まあ、入ってもうた。なんでこっち行くかな。この間に入れたい間に。まあ、いっか。
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. J.B. Bukowskis won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Nick Mears, ready to make his season debut.
Debut.
Clips the corner, no balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 10.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Chori makes the grab, 1 away. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Rooker, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017. One down, base is empty, and it's even up. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Early on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead, run on base. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got it. Looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday, 1 for 2.
ちょっと待った。これの方がええか。これを出しといて、こっちにやって、これでいいか。 中入ってもった。これでか。これは出しといて。ああ、じゃあこっちちゃうわ。これでか。これでいこうか。
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In the dirt, blocked. Next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-2.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Geloff in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ken Waldachuk.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Freeland in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and it's 2-2. And he couldn't hold it back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Christian Yelich. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side. 2 up, 2 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 3-3. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. There's the strike.
やっとくか。10。
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This is off the inside, and a count 1-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
なんかボールっぽいけど。
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Soderstrom in the box now, takes strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Fires over to Hoskins, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot right on that bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now here is Lawrence Butler.
普通にダブルプレーやな、あれ。
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pushed foul, and that's out of play. And a ball evens the count. That one just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
いや、入ってるやん、あれ。普通に入っとる。
And ball forward to a ball.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoel Payamps on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that is out of play. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at American Family Field. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch, and he just misses. The A's bullpen has some movement. Tyler Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Leclerc warming up as well. On the ground to first. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are two outs.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next one in the dirt. This to center field. Lindor brings it in for the third out. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the DH, Brent Rooker.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Yeah, that's outside. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Langoliers in the box now. Takes strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Outside, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag. But a nice job by the defense to cut off that run.
もう一回行こうとしたから。これは無理やわ。
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. On the ground to third, might be two. Fires to second for one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Way outside, 1-0.
さあ、後半戦やな。
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Out to center. Lede under this one. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Bryce Terang. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brown hauls it in, 2 away. Up now for Milwaukee, Freddie Zamora. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, it could be a deciding run.
And here is first pitch misses. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Isaac Collins, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
2 outs, runner on first. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Line drive. And that's a base hit.
そのまま
And
セ
that'll
カ
put
ンド
runners
か
at
ら
the
三
corners
塁
with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
さあ、4番のチューリを。
Chorio in the box now. Takes strike 1.
完全4番定着やな。
That misses. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Staying in the game on defense, Isaac Collins. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. 1 for 3.
ゲロフ。
Hyams back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the slider just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
Base hit right
いやー、
field.
落ちちゃった。ベース入っとったらライトゴロやったかもしれない。
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Gio Urshela right through there for a strike.
さあ、ウルシェーラじゃないけど。ああ、走り寄った。これはやられた。完全無警戒。
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
ああ、中途半端でした。これはしゃあない。
He'll score. It's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. And there's the strike.
Brown.
Tied at 4. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 and 2.
いやー、疲れてきたな。
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
.69 同じやな、また。全く一緒か。
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoel Hyams will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
ああ、8時16分か。
And now Tyler Soderstrom outside low, ball 1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
No.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner
振り寄った。
A on the inside corner for called
こ
strike
れはボ
three.
ールやろ。
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler.
Ball two.
バトラー、バトラ
At
ー。
96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball. One strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the air,
Yeah,
left field
foul,
down the
foul, foul,
line,
foul.
and it
I
stays
think.
fair. And that moves the go-ahead run to
いやー、
scoring position
8春
with
さ
two
んおはよう
gone.
ご
The
ざいま
perfect
す。
example right there. That plate
つい
discipline,
に
it
4
pays
月
off.
になり
The
ました
deeper
よ。
he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes,
花
and he
粉
usually
が相
wins the
変わら
battle.
ず
Substitution now at first base.
鼻に来て
Pinch
ます
running
けど。
here. Esteury Ruiz. First and second, 2 outs. Wilson getting ready to hit.
今日からまた一斉値上げですね。昨日なんかティッシュとか買いまくってる人いましたけどね。あんなん買うても結局値上がりするかあんま変わらんのですよね。
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
下がらんですからね。どんどん上がっていくから。
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swing and a
Yeah.
miss. And he's down on strikes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now tied 4-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the game, Esteury Ruiz. He takes over in right. Tyler Ferguson gets the call from the pen. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
ファーガ
For
ソ
3
ン。
with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
いやー、今日打ってないな。
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Blake Perkins.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings
Yeah.
and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Oliver Dunn.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
まあでも4月になったからまた
Outside.
月始めのセール品チェックになりますね、また。毎月初めの恒例の。
So 2 balls and no strikes. William Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a chopper.
これは
Get
か。
off. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
PS もなんか、 スプリングセ
And now
ール
the
のやっ
catcher
てま
comes
す
up
け
to
どね。
hit. William Contreras, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
今月でも画廊伝説が出ますよね。
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
あれを発売日に買うかどうかですよね。
That one not close. And it's
先
2-0.
送りす
Not
る
showing
か。
great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Got the bat going too soon and strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Reese Hoskins would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity.
わお。
Hard hit.
あ
Went
あ、
right
そのまま
at
取ら
him
れ
and
てる。
left. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still all square at 4 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Blake Perkins. He'll be out in center now after pinch
多
hitting.
分もう
Also into the
COD
ball
セー
game,
ルも終わ
Oliver
ってるかも
Dunn.
しれな
He's
い
the
ですけ
new
ど。
third baseman.
多分昨日までやったからも
At the plate, Brent Rooker.
うまた入れる
Outfield
からあ
deep
れで
here,
しょう
trying
ね
to。prevent anything
し
over
ば
their
らく
heads.
発売日にはゲームは買わんと思います。ああ。よっぽど気に入ったもんでもない限り。
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Ground ball up the
よ
middle.
いしょ。
Moves
ああ、落
it.
としちゃった。
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. J.J. Bleday now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. That one catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out to short.
ああ、また中途半端に。
Save!
Safe, he's in.
さすがに遠すぎる。
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Come on, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down
あ
and away.
とは、フォルツァがね、今月出ますからね。
Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground
わあ、
by
なんや
B2.
これ。
Throw to first in time.
あとなんかインディ・ジョーンズも、プレステ5版出ますよね。うん。
Giorgella steps in.
あれでプレステユーザーが買ってくれるから。
For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Four in the ninth. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
でもインディ・ジョーンズも中旬ぐらいに出ますからね。
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair.
フォルツァの前にインディ先出して、その後フォルツァで。
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller getting ready to go. Leclerc getting loose as well. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him.
ある程度売れると思うんですけどね。車好きなら。入ってる。インディとかはね、ああいうアクション系が好きやったら、全然面白いですけど。
That misses the zone. Ball one.
1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
フォルツァはね、本体にデータ入れてないんですよね。普段外付けに逃がしてるから、やるたんびに毎回本体に移さなあかんっていう。容量がでかいですからね。
In the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side. But that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Freddie Zamora, the next to hit.
未だにだから、
And ball one.
外付けの差し込むやつ入れてないですからね。やったら高い SSD 。
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
あれもほんま値下がりにせんですね。あれだいぶ経ってるんですけど。
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
結局高いからずっと先送りで、毎回データを入れ替えしてますけどね。
Trying to send this to extra innings. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And now it's filled up. Isaac Collins in the on deck circle.
あれの2テラバイトでも入れりゃだいぶ楽なんですよね。
Swings and misses. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Miguel Andujar.
Well, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all.
延長入ってもうた。
Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Abner Uribe.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 45. Abner Uribe.
さあ、ウリベイさんで。名前がいいっすね、ウリベイって。
Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1.
打たれた、やばいやばい。
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution now at third. On to pinch run, Max Schumann. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And a strike in there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first
これはやばいな。
and prevent that run from scoring.
わあ、やってもう
And
た。
that got him.
These types of mistakes
こ
usually
れは
turn
やっ
out to
て
be
もうた。
costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
いやー、
Este
満塁
Ruiz
か。
digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. So they're all loaded up. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
あー、打たれ
Ground
た。
ball, and that's through the
これはやら
infield.
れた。
One runs in. The throw home. But it's offline. He will
2
score.
点タイ
And
ム
they
リ
take
ー
a
か。
2-run lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. Digging in, Jacob Wilson. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rooker stands in now and watches strike one. This ball's chopped to the
あー、
ground.
なんやこれ。
Done. Throws across the diamond. 2 down. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
あー、歩かせとか言ってるな。
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce it to
No.
Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of
だい
inning
ぶ
number
打たれて
10.
ますね、これ。
It's the A's 6 and the Brewers 4.
倍打た
Now
れ
into
て
the
ま
ball
すや
game
ん。
on defense, Max Schumann. He's the new third baseman.
Number 12.
Mason Miller on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Collins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that is in for a
あ
strike.
れがストライク。ボールですやん。
Tying run at the plate. Swing
う
and
わ
a
早
miss. Wow. 0-2 now.
Not able to
ス
catch
ト
up
レー
to
ト
that
めっちゃ
velocity.
速いですね。160超えてる。
Next pitch is outside.
That was
球の伸び
absolute
がや
gas.
ばい
Triple
ですね、こ
digits
れ。
on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Facing a closer that delivers big time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of
Wow.
velocity, you look for the
詰ま
ball
ってる
down
な。
because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play.
164キロも
Hopefully
出
you
てる
find a gap in the defense.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The tying run at the plate. That one in triple
Wow.
digits.
They can live up with the
164
zone
キロ。
all game. If hitters will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
164 で
Comes
す
up
よ。
empty. That's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to
164
tie
投げ
him
てから
up,
の
get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it
138
and
投
hit
げ
it
て
to
き
the
ますから
outfield.
ね。
And that one
Wow.
missing inside a sharp slider.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in.
30キロぐらい
Looking for
球
that
の
hitter
速
to
さ変わ
chase
り
and
ます
perhaps
か
get
ら
some
ね。
weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
あー
Swing
ち
and a
ゃ
miss. That's a strikeout.
今のも
Now only one
162キ
out
ロ。
remaining.
Oh, see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man,
振り
a
遅れる。
triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the
タイミング合わす
bullpen
の
because
難しい
that
ですよね。
fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson
チャ
Choi.
オ。
Swing and a
One
miss.
strike.
And that's strike 1.
この遅い球も入れてきよるから余計に
With the tying
絞り
run
に
at
く
the
いです
plate,
ね。
and the home team trying to pull it out.
あ
Swing
ー
and
っ
a
と
foul out of play.
今のも164。
This could end it. Just
あーっ
misses.
と危ない。
1-2 the count.
Really
Put them
good
eyes
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's outside.
かといって全部164じゃないんでね。
Next offering misses
そろ
down
そろ
the way.
164投げてき
Coming
そう
right
な。
here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
どっちで来るか。
Two outs.
あー、来た
Sends
ー
it。to center,
や
and
っ
this
ぱり
should be it.
164。
And that'll do it. The A's take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big
さす
win
が
on the road and
抑
going
えです
extras
な。
into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
ようあんな速い球投げますよね。さすがにやっぱ延長行くと厳しいな。まあでも、勝って負けてやから、連敗はしてないんですよね。2位っていうか追いつかれてるな。カブスに抜かれましたね、これ。大谷さんとこも2位転落。うーん。さあ、終わりましょうかね。相変わらず朝栗は面白いですね。ちょこちょこ朝栗やってますけど。よいしょ。よっしゃ。良い。酔っ払う方の良いです。はーい。お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではではでは。